Good afternoon, guys. I know it's been a while since you have seen me on this platform, but please bear with me. At times, it is so hard to get a video done, but I'm here today, and I want to talk to you about something that I see not really taking over. It has been here for a while, but it is now more visible than before. I want to talk about the spirit of jealousy. Now, there are countless passages in the Bible where this spirit raises its ugly head and sinks its fangs into unsuspecting individuals. If you are not careful, you will be infiltrated by that spirit of jealousy. And we know that jealousy, among other emotions, they are or they originate in the spirit. Everything that happens around us first originates in the spirit and then it manifests physically. So, for that spirit to take full control or take control of anybody, there must have been a doorway, there must have been something that causes it to latch on to an individual. Hosea 4 verse 1 states that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And we have this saying where we say what you don't know will hurt you, but what you don't know can hurt you and it can also kill you. So that is a dangerous lie. Proverbs 11 verse 9 tells us that through knowledge the just are delivered. And if we don't know a thing, it can cause serious implications in our lives. Now, when a soldier is going to war, he first studies his opponents. The soldier don't just get up one day, put on his war clothes and say, all right, me I go fight that person. No. The army studies the other army. It knows the other army's weaknesses and their strengths. It knows where to hit them. It knows where to hit them to make them cry, to make them feel it. And it is the same with our enemy, our adversary. The Bible said that our adversary is like a roaring lion and he goes about seeking whom to devour. And if we lay ourselves careless, then the enemy will devour us and it will allow that spirit to operate through us. So now I am going to give you a list of characteristics of the spirit of jealousy. And if you identify any of these traits in you, please attack it through prayer and fasting. Because we don't want that spirit to take full control of us. We don't want it to, gain any root and then bear a big tree, like a big bay tree that will be very hard to destroy. So when I list them, if you recognize any within you, please attack it through prayer and fasting. So I said before that, remember that it is a spirit, and everything that happens in the natural must first take place in the spirit. It is initiated in the spirit, and it just needs somebody to agree with it, and then it manifests itself physically. So the spiritual root of jealousy is envy. James 3 states that for where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. A jealous person will never admit that they are jealous. They will use little sayings like, me, when me I go jealous of after me have what she have, or me have more than what she have. But yeah, the person might not have all that you have, but you're still jealous of them. They can hide their jealousy easily. They can hide it well too. So when you share your good news with them, they'll be like, oh, I am so happy for you. I am so glad that you got the part. I'm so glad that you got the job. And in their hearts, they are spewing some very hateful things towards you. And some of them, they can't hide it. So instead of congratulating you, they just keep their lips sealed. They shut their mouths because they know that it will come out that they are jealous. They always try to be like you, although they try to hide it. They are very competitive. They think that they should be the winner at all time. But let me tell you that competition will take you out of the will of God. It will cause you to become very bitter. They are very critical. If you do something, they can't just say to you, oh, that was well done. They have to say, you did that part very well, but you should have done so and so too, or you should have. There's always a but with them. They are very insecure and they are easily offended. And when I mean easily offended, the least little thing that you do can trigger. It will trigger them. Living around them is like walking on eggshells. They will always try to humiliate you in front of others, and they will play it off like it's a joke. It's no joke. They mean it. They mean it. And they always trying to downplay your achievement. They love revenge. If they hear that something bad happened to you, oh wow, that's the best news they could get in ages. They love that. A jealous person will hate you for no reason. They hate the way that people love and gravitate to you or towards you. They will hate you for how you dress, how you carry yourself, and they enjoy hearing every negative report about you. And we saw that spirit in operation in the story of Joseph and his brothers. They envied and were jealous of him because he was favored by their father, and this caused them to plot his murder. So yes, jealousy can lead to anger, and anger to murder. Proverbs 27:4 says, anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? So we see that jealousy is very bad. People who will not control their anger are opening themselves up to the spirit of jealousy, which can lead to murder. Many of us will not admit that we have the spirit, but the first step to recovery is to admit that, hey, I have a problem, because I don't really like to hear that so and so has gained notoriety, or so and so is excelling in their schoolwork, or I don't like to hear that Sister Jane has received the dream job that she wanted for so long. I don't like to hear that that one is traveling the world, and I don't like to hear any good news about people that I deem as my enemy. But if you recognize that you do feel a way when you see others win, then you, my friend, you're operating under a spirit of jealousy. 1 John 1:9 states, if we confess our sins, then God is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So let us search our hearts, and if we see any traits or characteristics of this evil, diabolical spirit, let us go before God our Father and pray for change. God is able to do it if we allow Him to. May we all have a blessed and happy weekend. I hope to come back to you soon with more videos, more information, and I hope that I can continue to be a blessing to somebody. Whoever is watching and you're not yet saved, I pray that you will get saved soon, because if you look on the things that are happening around us, then you will see that truly we are in the end of time. And I know that some people will say, oh, me I hear say God come from me a baby, or from my parents a baby, or whatever, but He's coming sooner than we think. So just set your houses in order, and let God work through you. Have a blessed weekend now, everybody. Bye for now.